Alright everybody, so welcome back to another video. In this video, it's been a while since I did a showcase video and I'm finally doing one. And for the first unit that I'm gonna do is basically the most underrated unit from this update. People say this unit is the worst unit in this update. I disagree. This guy, in my opinion, is amazing. And all of them say he's terrible for all the wrong reason, okay? So the unit is going to be Edgy Mage, and he is basically the guy from Magi. To get him, he's from the new Halloween event, which you can get him from the summon. He's currently not in banner, you need to wait. But he is also a drop from the capsule. If you buy the capsule, you will have a chance to get him as well. Wait, he doesn't actually. Oh wow, never mind. So he's only from banner. So yeah, that's how you get Edgy Mage. And then for his evolution item, you need to buy it from the shop, which is this one, the Staff of Pure Evil. And yeah, he is going to be a seal unit, just like the normal seal, neutral, so he doesn't have any advantages, but at the same time, he doesn't have any disadvantages. And for stat, triple S everything, glitch glorious, and again, critical skill tree. He's really good in my opinion, as a damaging and as a support. He can do all of them basically. And this is what his cosmetic look like, pretty sick, pretty sick. And yeah, let me do a showcase on him on the nightmare version of this map. And I'm gonna show you guys why people basically underplaying him a little bit. Now, I wouldn't say that he's the best unit in the update, which he is not. Mob, Death Sun, and Lelouch, those three are like the best unit in the update. But to say that Edgy Mage is just terrible and the worst unit in the game, I completely disagree. In my opinion, there are other units that is completely more useless than Edgy Mage. Edgy Mage is amazing in my opinion, and I'm gonna show you why again. So, Edgy Mage costs 3.5k to place down. He is a heal unit. Now, that might be a good thing, that might be a bad thing, depend on you. But I'm fine with that, okay? So let's place him down in a little bit. I need a little bit more cash. And there you go. So, this is his stat on placement. 11 million damage, 40 range, 3 second SPA. Quite fast. Heal AoE as well. And he will immediately have an ability on placement. Come on, man, this guy is good. Now, for what the ability does, you will have an option to pick between 4 like new passive, okay? The first one is called Ice Magic, which will make it so that he will have Frostbite, and when he attacks an enemy's under Frostbite, he will deal plus 100% damage and reapply the stun, which is really good. And then the second one is Gravity Magic, which will make it so that he will basically every 10 seconds he will summon a rock at a random point in his range equal to 15% of his current damage, which will have a cap of 10 rocks, which is pretty decent. And then Lightning Magic, which basically give him Bolt, and then the last one is Wind Magic, which will give him Wind Shear, and if he hit an enemy that is, or like if he hit the same enemy 3 times, he will apply bleed at the same time. So yeah. And then also the reason why he's really good again is because he can turn on his auto ability. Now, why would you do that? Well, there's actually a reason. You can combo him. So let's say for example on Ice Magic, you will have a plus 25% damage while active. Enemies with Frostbite are permanently slowed by 25% and are rooted for 1 second for every 5 seconds. And then also look at this, Gravity Sword. If swap to after Gravity Magic, he will gain this passive, which is really nice. And then for Gravity Magic, if you swap to this after Wind Magic, he will have plus 20% range, and then on crit, push all enemies in range to walk back. And then for Light Magic, if swap after Ice, he will basically have a plus 15% dot damage, and then what's it called? He will freeze everything on hit. And then for lastly Wind Magic, after swapping after Lightning, he will basically have a plus 45% duration to debuffing status effect, and he will also constantly deal 5% of current damage each tick to enemy in range for every tick, for 10 tick, which with Electrified. It's kind of hard to read because it's so small. So I'm gonna pick Ice Magic, and yeah. Also another thing is, this guy is insanely cheap to max out, okay? line AoE. You can see the attack right there. He's doing a tornado, thundering fury. Now he's a full AoE, and he's still really cheap to basically maxed out. And this is his max. Now he might not seem the best because he's a progressive unit. He's not an infinite unit, because look at how cheap he is to maxed out. He costs 750,000. That is rare nowadays for a unit to cost basically less than 1,000,000 to maxed out. Because for example, let's say Ichigo. Ichigo costs like 857,000. But he's an old unit though. He's not a new unit. He's an old unit. If I bring a new unit like Mob, Lelouch, those are bad comparison. I should have said someone like Wonder Review. He doesn't cost 1,000,000 actually. Never mind. But still, this guy is a really good starter unit. And not just that, since he is a Halloween unit, he's really easy to get. So if you're new to the game and you have access to the new Halloween event, or you have some friend that can carry you, ask them to carry on the Halloween event, get the Edgy Mage, evolve him, and there you go. He might seem expensive to place down, but still, he's a really good damage dealer for basically any progressive mode that is below wave 15. Because he's really cheap to max out, so you can spend your money elsewhere, like a Sid, a Lelouch, or other unit that are really expensive. So yeah, that's all for this video. It's a really quick one, but at the same time, I'm just kind of sad that people say this guy is terrible when he's not. This guy is amazing. What are y'all smoking on? And also, if you don't know, he's also one of the highest DPS currently in the game, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna show you right here. Let's go, because they just updated the DPS chart. And then guess who's there? Guess who's there? There you go, Edgy Mage, Fallen Judar with his magic passive. There you go. See? What do you mean he's terrible? He's amazing. He's number 15, man. That is crazy, okay? For what people say being the worst unit in the entire update. Nah, fam. This guy is good. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.